Okay, I'm going to give it a second. See if if that fixed it. Are we back? I think I'm live. Let's give it a we back. So it's so weird, John. It was live for me the whole time. It never cut out once, so that was very odd. But I figured I would give it another shot. No, there was no lagging. There was no loading. We're back again. Yeah, there were no problems on my end. That was very strange. I don't know. My phone is weird. Jeebus is back. Got a little fan here. Yeah, so I was telling John that for me, all of you guys' messages and chats were still coming through just fine. It still said live. There was no interruptions on my end whatsoever, so I have no idea what was going on there, but I figured I just pulled up to Wendy's. It was very close. It might even be closer than the other one. And figured I would start the stream over. If you guys were having trouble, it didn't look like you were coming back, so. We're here. There's nobody here, unsurprisingly. Ooh, that looks good. What's that thing? Deja vu.
Welcome to Wendy. Give me 1 second, please.
No problem.
Thank you.
Can't be too busy, right? That's crazy, says Jeebus. Drive home and back again. Yeah, start over. Redo. Reloading something that isn't internet. Do you order in Old English? Like, he already heard my accent's not English. Old English, are you like, hear ye, hear ye? They're going to be like, this troll is back again. If this becomes a regular thing, they're going to be like, what is this troll doing? It's that dude that changes his voice every time. Dost thou carry 2 junior bacon cheeseburgers? I don't even know how you would do that. These poor guys are probably trying to close down. I mean, they got an hour and a half still, so yeah. These prices are outrageous these days, by the way. Let's see, what else is going on? Good day, sir. May thine kindly have a double bacon cheeseburger. Yeah, you should make the burger. It's burger time. Oh, did I miss something from Jeebus? Old English order is crazy. He's popping. I don't know what that means. He's popping. What does that mean? What's on the burger? It's a patty and cheese and bacon and mayo and the bun. That's it. It's so good, though. Oh, it's like, did I forget my wallet? No, I have it. I got it. They must be busy with something, though. It is finally nice weather again here. It has been super stormy and crazy weather the last 2 days, which made me happy because I am ready for summer to be over and to get into the cooler months. And now it's back to hot again. So there you go. It is now 1:30 a.m. I can't believe how late some of you guys are, how late you guys are staying up. It's crazy. What language do I speak? English and Japanese are the 2 languages I speak. Native English speaker and Japanese is a second language. Welcome in, Jesus.
Sorry about that. What can I get for you?
No problem. I'm just going to get 2 junior bacon cheeseburgers with mayo only on both of those.
Only mayo. Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, 692. Thank you.
Thanks. Dude, $7 for 2 junior bacons. I remember in high school going to the Wendy's across the street from my high school. Junior bacon cheeseburgers were 99 cents. 99 cents. And now I'm paying $7 for 2 of them. Crazy. That is crazy. That's what 20 years of inflation will do, I guess. No Spanish, sorry. No Spanish. My wife speaks fluent Spanish. Oh, that's true. It makes your job harder when it's cold outside. Yeah, that's probably rough, right? So you're approaching the rough months then over the next 6 months, right? Gus, hello. What's going on? Hola. That cost me probably $15. The good old days. Yeah, Jeebus remembers. And Watson, hola. Hello, hello. What's going on? $6.92 from Tyler, dude. You don't have to do that. You did that last time too, didn't you? Oh my goodness, that is so funny, dude. Thank you so much for the $6.92 reimbursement. Man, you guys are so nice. Seriously, you guys let me live such a fun life. It's the little things in life, and this kind of stuff is so cool. You guys are amazing. Where are all these people coming from? I don't know. It's like the Wendy's live stream. Maybe the title, the algorithm's like, oh, we're not playing games anymore. We're in like a different world. And it throws a bunch of different people. But I love it, man. I love it. We're usually on here playing with Nostalgia Nation. We're playing video games, retro video games. But you know what? Thanks to you, awesome community, sometimes we do crazy stuff like this. Go out and eat Wendy's at 1:30 to 3:30 in the morning, depend on, I guess in the US it's midnight 30 up to 3:30 depending on where you live, West Coast or East Coast. That's wild, dude. Thank you so much, Jeebus, for sending me on the quest. Thank you, Tyler, for the reimbursement. You're the freaking man. Get a receipt, see if you can claim the food on tax as well. Yeah, right? Business expense. These might be bots. I don't know, because the people always come in saying stupid crap. I mean, it might just be late night trolls. I don't know, but maybe they're bots. I don't know. I'm just 2 rooms over, and she's asleep on her own, so I doubt it. Watson. I'm watching it, though. If people get out of control, I'll boot them out. People just speak stupid crap. Well, even if they're not bots, I'll still boot them out. Trolls are just as good as bots, right? Same category. To the gulag. Reminds me of Dwight in The Office, where he's like, fire in the hole, and he throws the shake into the drive-through window, and then he has to go clean it up. Where did my card go? I just lost my card. There it is. That would have been funny. There you go. Thank you. There's your thumbnail, John. There's the thumbnail.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too. Homeboy is up late tonight. He's just started taking a new order right now. See, I'm not the only streamer that comes here at midnight, 1:30. There's more. I'm going to pull up right here where it's well lit. And we'll eat and chat for a sec. What are all you guys doing this fine Friday evening / Saturday morning? See if I can get a little table on my steering wheel here. There we go. All right, here we are again. And I'm not gonna lie though, these do sound very good right now. I mean, in all reality, I ate dinner like 7 hours ago, so I guess I have reason to be eating again, right? Ah, that's so delicious. Oh man. Let's see. Sorry, I actually need to pick the phone up so I can see the chats better. Looks like we're booting Mr. Watson from the chat. Bye, Watson. Goodbye, sir. Let's see. Yeah, Saturday afternoon for some of us. Opinions on the AK-47, dude. I love it. That's my rifle of choice, I guess. In fact, we just last night for the youth group I mentioned earlier, we did a little gun safety night, and we went over gun safety, and we talked about Second Amendment, and we looked at a bunch of different guns, and we practiced stance and stuff, and all that good stuff. So I had my AK out, and we looked at that, and my buddy, or the other leader of the youth group, was there with his AR, and I know those are usually like, are you in Camp AK or Camp AR? But I'm an AK guy. I like them both, but yeah, it's a good gun. It's made, I mean, AKs are made to, like, you can throw it in a muddy swamp and pull it back out a half hour later, and it'll shoot just like it's brand new. Like, they're made to just get trashed, which is awesome. Very rugged. Goated platform rifle. Yep, exactly. Can you name this stream Wendy's After Party 2 Electric Boogaloo? What does that even mean? You had said that earlier. Oh, Diablo 2. I love that game. Playing Metal Gear Solid 3. Jeebus with a 199. You should take Watson. Thank you so much, dude. Sorry, I missed your chat before. Watson should have been eliminated, I believe. Looks like he was. You should take out Watson. Yeah. Speaking of AK-47s, Watson just got sniped. And definitely didn't hand a kid an AK. I might have, dude. They all held it. After we practiced how to hold properly and keep your finger out of the trigger guard and all that stuff. I think AKs are easier to operate. Yeah, I've always found the racking the round with the AR at the top with, like, the little finger things to be a little awkward, but, like, it's a great gun though still. I like them both. I don't own an AR, but I paid, I think, $800 for my AK a few years ago. Yeah, super reliable. Not a huge fan of Russia. Yeah, right. Due to my heritage and current world standings, exactly. Eliminated. Electric Boogaloo came from a movie title. Gotcha. This is America, son. Every newborn gets a rifle. Indeed. Yep, it's like, here's your bottle, here's your gun. Welcome into the world, my son. Oh, it's funny. Fan of the P90. Dude, this burger is delicious. Delicious. Oh, man. Thank you so much, you guys. Here's to you. And I think when I get home, I am going to actually read my new book that I got. Instead of play more games and do all the work more like I usually would, I'm going to chill. I'm going to give this to myself, and I'm going to sit down on my couch with my new book, and I'm just going to read for about a half hour, and then I'm going to drift off to sleep. Go down in the bedroom once I start to doze off. This isn't Super Earth. Might as well be. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you guys. You guys are the best. You make my night 3 times a week. Man, that means so much to me. I know we just... I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's like... There's so many other more competent... like streamers that have way more reasons for you to watch them, but I'm so glad you guys tune in to me whenever you do. I really means a lot to me. It's awesome. At the end of the day, the only reason I do this is just to make fun connections with people. I've played these games before, right? Like, I can do that by myself, but I just do it to make connections with fun new people online. That's the world we live in. You can make new friends that you've never met before. And you guys, I definitely consider all of you guys my good friends. 2 hours. I'm going to be asked what to make for dinner. I'm going to tell the parents to fend for themselves. Because I'm going to make myself a Whopper with cheese. Do you cook for your family, John? Exactly, Tyler. Thank you, Jeebus. I did know that, John, about Helldivers. Maybe even imaginary friends. I'm eating slowly because I'm just talking. Okay. Burger one down. I had the thought to start driving back home while I'm eating the second burger and on the phone, but that's probably a bad idea. I won't do that. Okay, you ready for torture? There's the second burger. Look at that. Looks delicious. I would rank that one I just ate probably a 9 out of 10. That was good. That was good. There's the second one. The bun is warm and fresh. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, sitting at school. I wish it was Tuesday or Thursday. Yeah, I'm sorry that yours are staggered, John. Yeah. You just got to come over here. Once you graduate, come go to college in the U.S. Weapon description from Super Earth. This ceremonial rifle is modeled after antique relics from pre-democratic times. It is traditionally gifted to every citizen age 16. See? Tyler's right. That's what we do over here. I mean, it's funny. We really actually do that over here. I mean, I remember shooting an SKS and like a bunch of huge rifles and stuff with my dad and my grandpa when I was probably 5, 6. Just drive out, you know. I lived in a very small desert town here in Utah, in the middle of central Utah. Sorry, that whole piece of bacon just came out with it. And we would drive like 15 minutes into the hills and just start blowing stuff up. That was just what we did, and shooting targets, and it was fun. And I got a BB gun when I was probably maybe that around that same age, 7, 8, maybe. My dad gave me a 22 rifle when I was about junior high age, I think. I still have that thing. I put a scope on it and got it rebuilt, professionally, like redone, and put a scope on it, even though it's just a 22. It's a really fun plinker gun, though. But yeah, I mean, that is kind of the culture. I know it's like a cliche, but it's totally real. Your nickname is Peggy. Okay. Ew, a non-green. What's up, Nate? I'll think about it in 2028 when I don't end up in prison camp. They frown upon owning P90s. Huh? Imagine that. Then he doesn't own a revolver, which is funny, being that you're from the yeah, revolver. This is like revolver territory. I actually hate revolvers. Hate's a strong word. I just don't like revolvers at all. They obviously were awesome back in their heyday when that's what the technology required. And that revolving chamber was like, whoa, this is a breakthrough. But now they're just so impractical that I know that they're not supposed to be like super practical because they're revolvers. It's more for the idea, I guess, now, but I have to have practicality to the weapons that I buy. So I'm just not a fan of revolvers. Just not a fan of them. I'll shoot them when they're around, if like friends bring them around or something, but I don't think I'll ever own a revolver. I have no desire to. I love how these streams, these after party streams, turned into get Wendy's and talk about guns. That's pretty great. Trying not to talk with my mouth full for you guys. That's true, John. America! Gotta love it, dude. I love it. I love it. Just about done. A couple bites left, and we're off back home. Appreciate you guys chilling with me, though. This is super fun. I wish I could get into an earlier streaming schedule, just in life in general, instead of 10 p.m. my time. That's such a late time to start, I realize, especially, again, for you Eastern timers, but it's like the only time I can with my family obligations and my full-time job and everything like that. It's even that's kind of pushing it some nights, as you guys have seen. I've had to drop out last minute once in a while. It's just life, and it's working just fine, but I wish I could pull it a little earlier for everybody's sake. Maybe one day I can. Life moves in cycles. You guys know this. You have to rearrange your whole life schedule once every couple years to make it work with family changes, especially, those that have kids and stuff that grow up, and every new year is kind of a new phase and everything just kind of functions differently. So you kind of have to recalibrate once in a while. And I've been streaming almost exactly a year now. So, or no, sorry, a little more than a year now. Anyway, let's go. Let's go. Woohoo! Maybe next time we should start doing different voices in the drive-thru. I mean, I'm not a professional or anything, but I can do some weird voices. We can do Southern accents. We could do Super Mario. We could do Japanese. I could struggle through ordering in English as if I were a native Japanese. All right, back home we go, folks. Nope, this is not the exit. I just turned into a different parking lot that has no outlet. U-turn. That's right, this parking lot's weird, I remember. All right. We need to do another Mario Kart view here coming up in a sec. Switch to first-person view mode, so you can see the super exciting dead streets of Salt Lake City, Utah at almost 2 in the morning. All right. Straight line back to home from here. I'm gonna do Mario. Can I have it? Can I have it, the pizza? Exactly. Whoops. Do the Japanese voice. Now that's the funny thing. I can speak English. I can speak Japanese. But can I do a Japanese person trying to speak English with like the Japanese accent and like broken English? That would actually be kind of hard to imitate, I think, without sounding super racist and like insulting to Japanese people. Yeah, that would be hilarious though. Let's see. Shall I edit this one too? Dude, if you want to, John, go crazy. That would be funny. Noah, hello. Yeah, the explosion was pretty good. Here, let's do this. Pretty boring. There's nothing really going on right now. It's just like a dark street. Taco time. We doing taco time next? It's closed. It is closed. 7-Eleven is up here. We can go get a Slurpee. 7-Eleven is delicious. Gotta love the Slurpees. Classic. When I was in college, for the brief time that I was in college, I was down in, quote, my like college town for a year, going to school and stuff before my job took me back out of the country at the time. This was a long time ago, but there was a 7-Eleven and a snow cone stand like right across the street from our apartments. And dude, I was obsessed with slushies and snow cones. I would get like 5 a day. Just about home. So long as it isn't Del Taco. I'm not a huge fan of Del Taco, but the funny thing is my wife likes Del. And whenever we go there, they have like the number 17 combo or something. It's like right at the bottom of everything. They have a hamburger, and I kid you not, their burger is like one of the best fast food burgers I've ever had. Hidden at Del Taco. So there's your pro tip for the day. What color's your car? My color's blue. My car is it's a blue. Nah, we're gonna try and stop for this light. I almost ran it. It's a blue Ford Escort. It's a piece of crap. Or Ford Focus. Sorry, it's a Ford Focus. Woohoo! Let's go. Green light. It's a green light. 7-Eleven opened up in my small little town. It's now the talk of the town. Oh, you live in a small little town, huh? All right, you guys have seen enough of that. We're almost home, actually. This is my street, very, very close to home. It's a good area. There's a lot of restaurants and kind of everything you could ever want. Pretty close to my house. Walmart, Target, pretty much any fast food chain you can think of is around. Movie theaters. Even thrift stores are pretty close. We like going to thrift stores. We're cheapskates. There's like Top Golf around, shooting. There's a shooting range kind of close, but the place I like to go shooting is outdoors, and it's about an hour west of me, out into the West Desert. Basically, the west side of Utah is all just barren desert, and it's land of Bureau of Land Management property, so you can just go out there and shoot and do whatever you want as long as you're not, doing illegal stuff. So I go out there and shoot. That's my favorite place to go, where it's unregulated. There's this big mountain called Lone Rock, and it's literally what it sounds like. It's just a giant, boom, like little mountain right in the middle of the desert. And I like to use that as the backstop and shoot. Okay, we're home. 90 miles per hour. I just got home right before you told me to do that. Whew, we dodged that bullet. Medium town, okay. All right, folks, that's it. We did it. And it's 27 minutes on my stream right now, but we had probably 15 on the previous one that broke. So, I mean, I guess we're about 45. It takes about 45 minutes. That's a long time. I guess I sit there and eat and chat, though. So I feel like if I was just alone cruising over there, I could be back in 15 minutes. But anyway, thanks for tuning in for the after party, you guys. Thank you so much for the fundage for both the donations today, Jeebus, and for the reimbursement from Tyler. You guys are the freaking best. Thank you so much for that. I much appreciate and love you guys. We're going to be playing Tomodachi Life on Monday. I'm pretty sure I should be back like normal on Monday. And then we're going to start the new game probably on Wednesday, and I'm very excited for this one. It's one of my favorite childhood games that I never actually got very far into. That's all I'll say for now. Good game. Thanks, bub. Dude, again, Tyler, thank you, man. You're the GOAT. Let's see. Good morning, everyone, says Jeebus. Touche. I'm always happy to be here, and rot. And John's here tuning in from the middle of the day where he's at. Thank you, you guys. Appreciate you. I'll catch you Monday. Talk to you then. Imaginator out.